Would you buy a used Cadillac with over 100,000 miles?
Last week, we had a client in the shop that purchased a Jaguar from a local used car dealership. And unfortunately, this vehicle had a head gasket issue. The head gaskets failed the block test immediately. We had coolant going directly into the exhaust. It was smoking up the entire shop. And so it's something here where that particular individual was working with the dealership, and honestly that dealership stepped up. They said, hey, let's exchange the vehicles. And that was one of the things that the dealership was saying. It's like, hey, what about like a Cadillac ATS or a CTS, or what about like an Escalade? And that's kind of where we were guiding him, that like an ATS or a CTS, they're known for having a lot of problems. The Cadillac sedan cars, their cars themselves, not their trucks, are built different. They've got a more Chevy chassis onto it. They've got more durable parts into it. So I wouldn't be afraid as far as like getting an SUV or a truck from a Cadillac. I would be a little wary when I'm getting above 100,000 miles. The inspections are going to be important, making sure that they have constant maintenance. If it's a car, just unfortunately, their little sports cars are treated and abused like sports cars. That's what they're supposed to be. They're fancier little cars that get up and go. And a lot of those drivers abuse those cars, which isn't a bad thing, but those cars tend to have a lot of problems after 100,000 miles. So I would absolutely never advise someone to buy a used Cadillac with over 100,000 miles onto it here, because there tends to be a lot of problems that go behind it. And so I'm not saying it's an end-all be-all, but in my professional opinion, that is a terrible idea.